Thanks for stopping by. I like to preface this video by saying it is not a tutorial, but it means to have something playing in the background while you work on your own project. If you're like me and really enjoy having something on while you work, sometimes the content you like is very visually engaging, and you're several hours in and haven't gotten nearly as far along in your project as you would have liked to. So that's where I come in. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Happy Friday! It is Friday for you. At the time I'm filming this, it's Friday for me as well, the week prior. So we made it to the end of the week. I hope it went well for you. I hope it went well for me because who knows at this point what is going on. It's currently a little after, that's literally 3:01 right now. There's a big clock tower not far from where I live, and I could hear it dinging, and it usually dings a little bit before, like a minute before the hour. So by the time I finish my intro, it is already 3:01, and it is the last video I am filming for tonight, but it is the last video of the week as well. So you've seen me in this outfit the whole time, and then next week I will perhaps be in another outfit because this is the last one for today because I have to edit these and get them ready. I have all sorts of other things I am doing today. Some laundry. I know that sounds so exciting, right? But laundry is important. I'm tempted. Okay, so here's the thing. I have to adjust my pillow again. Now it's not even, there we go. This is better, I think. I have like this theory, and it's not even backed by any kind of science, but when I decide that, okay, the season has changed, it's officially time for me to swap out my closet with the wardrobe that I need for X season. So most of the time this is when it's winter, and then I get like that blast of heat. I'm like, whoa, I can actually wear my flats and I don't need to wear my boots anymore. And then I bring out my flats, and then 2 days later it snows again. I'm like, gosh dang. So I have to put them back in the closet. And it goes the same for the transition between summer and fall. Now, I'll say, right now, me needing, like, my hands are cold. Like, I just touched my chest to adjust my jacket. My hand feels like an ice cube. And the fact that I'm wearing a jacket right now, the fact that it's currently, I think it's like 52 degrees outside right now. Let me see. What does the weather say? I have so many app thingies. 63. Not that far off. But the fact that it's 63, 3 p.m. on September 11th, 2020, and it's overcast as heck. Like, I have my little softbox light, I have my overhead light on. It is crazy. Usually this time I'm still sweating bullets, and usually at this time I am training somebody, which is why, because it's a Friday and we just started back into the swing of things at work, I'm like, you know what? I don't have any new people, new hires that I need to train, so let me take this day off, because if you remember last week I said that I had to work on Monday because Labor Day is not a holiday where I work, it's business as usual. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take Friday off instead, and here we are. Cold, which I love, but the fact that it's cold right now is crazy to me, because it's not fall yet. And I remember feeling really warm walking to work, usually on a Friday like this. So But yeah, my prediction is that even though I need to wear my coat again, my sweater again, my sweater jacket thing, that in a few days it's going to be hot as heck again, and I'm going to want to put my tank top on or wear a sundress or something like that, or turn the AC on. And I think it's too soon to react that way. Granted, I'm very, very appreciative of this cool front, because there's one thing I don't love more, and that's that those 2 weeks between sometimes we get a full 2 weeks, it seems. Sometimes it's like a week or 3 days between summer and fall where it's like this, maybe a little sunnier, but still mild, where I don't break a sweat when I have to walk a few blocks or anything, and it's just comfortable outside, where you can wear a light jacket or a heavy sweater and feel good and not really need to have a bunch of layers to peel off or pile on at any point in the day. That's my kind of weather. So I am leery because part of my laundry is deciding on if I need to incorporate anything heavy. Thankfully, because of how little storage, well, we have ample storage space. I just have too much stuff. So this room is actually just keeping a lot of my winter stuff, like my sweaters, all of my beautiful fun cardigans. Well, they're kind of boring, but my fun cardigans, and anything long sleeve is like all in this room, and then all the tanks and the thin pants and my little cover-ups and stuff are in the bedroom, because that's easier to access on a regular basis. So I'm like, do I need to swap these out? Thankfully, I don't need my coat yet. And because of how the year went, I didn't wear it all that much. And I definitely didn't wear my light one, because as soon as I had to work from home in March, I didn't need to wear the light one to transition into summer, because I was in the house that whole time. So there's that. And I had just bought that one too, and I was like, man, I didn't get to wear it. But I guess I'll wear it next year. So that's the thing about the laundry today, is do I start to wash the transition stuff? Do I start to wash like summer stuff and then put it away, or do I still leave it out? Do I swap out my closet? I mean, so this shirt I'm wearing is just a regular t-shirt that I have in my t-shirt collection. Because it's cat related, I actually have a section just for cat themed t-shirts, regular t-shirts. Work ones that I can wear that are kind of nice, that I don't want to get wrinkled, so they hang in the closet too. And then all of my kick around clothes are folded up. And this jacket thing was in this room because I never wore it in the summer, and it's too thick for summer but too thin for winter, unless I'm wearing it in the office or something. But it's not a good standalone. But like for today, I could go walking around in this and I'd feel fine. So laundry is a chore today. Changing out the bed sheets. I have a summer set and a winter set, and I think it's safe to say, for sure for the bedroom anyway, because it's been kind of cool in there, that I can change to our jersey knit, like t-shirt feeling bed sheets, because they stay a little warmer than like the cotton ones. So we'll do that. And my partner had surgery last week, well, 2 weeks ago now. So by the time you see this, it'll be 2 weeks ago. And they usually work out and have like all these clothes that are sweaty and gross in the laundry But because they hadn't been working out, they didn't use as much, so now I have to wash them so they're ready to work out again. And all of our face masks need to be washed. We go through those a lot. And that's about it as far as, oh, and towels. We have to wash some more towels. I have to wash some more towels. And it's scary because a couple days ago we had a really bad rainstorm, and it was one of those rainstorms where maybe 5 minutes in I started to hear and that was all the water coming into the basement. So depending on how it looks down there, I might not actually be doing any laundry. If I can't walk down there because it's wet, I'm talking like a couple inches of water wet, then I will not be doing that. And I'll have to wait maybe until tomorrow. So then if I don't do laundry, I'll probably take a nap. Oh, because I can. I love naps. Ooh. Oh, yes. Sleeping and knitting and having yummy snacks are a couple of my favorite things to do. And you will probably be seeing a lot more of this project because actually I'm making quite a bit of progress on this one. I have to measure it because it's for the little girl, and I don't know how long her foot is yet. It's definitely not this little, but I have to see how long I should knit before I start decreasing the toe. But because we're not doing Kitchener or anything like that, I don't think it'll be too complicated to do that on camera, but at the same time I don't want to jinx myself, so we'll probably just knit on camera with this until it's the point where I need to decrease, and then you'll see a new one where, like a new video where we work on the second sock. We'll just be working on socks. It might be boring to you, but I feel like that's the best way to just get the rest of my holiday stuff done, is just talk and work on socks. So if you're into that, I think that's the route we're gonna do. I had other stuff planned, and we'll still do some of that, but for the majority of the rest of the year's content, at least until I get everyone's done, that might be what you expect. Now, I do have some new pattern books. We won't be going over one of them for sure, and that's the one that I actually used to make this because it is more of like an instruction and a how-to than it is like a look at all these cute patterns. It's like, if you're going to do this type of pattern, here's what you need to do. And it breaks it down versus like giving you a bunch of different ones to pick from, which it does, but at the same time it's more of a tutorial than it is just a look for inspiration kind of a thing. I got some catalogs in that we can look at, so like some more of the Perusing Pattern Book series. And the book that the Wise Hilda sock came from, I bought that one too, because I realized on Ravelry it referenced the book itself, and I was like, there's a whole book? Oh. And I found it at Better World Books as a decommissioned library book, I guess. And that one I haven't looked through yet, so that'll be something maybe we can look at together. So there will be some breaks in there with some other stuff, but for time purposes, you'll probably be seeing more of me working on various socks because of the fact that I do need to have a lot of them done. And I'm still I took a back seat on my time-lapse video because of the fact that I realized what my timeline was looking at for having the holiday stuff done. But I'm really hoping to have that ready after the holidays, so then I can devote more time, because that I have a lot of the footage, but I haven't spliced it all together yet. I just have a folder on my computer that's like round 1 of this, round 2 of this, round 3. So, oh my gosh. I might need that. I might need some coffee, guys. Or that nap. Maybe that nap. I think I'll benefit more from the nap than the coffee. But, yes, time-lapse video is on the agenda as something else to have ready soonish. But, and I'm not even that far to the end. Like, well, what am I saying? I am not that far away from the end, but the fact that I still have to do all the editing is going to take a long time. And because I'm filming it on my phone, I have to like upload the footage each time, and I usually wait until it's uploaded to my cloud so that if something happens to the original footage, I still have the cloud one, and it takes a while for it to upload from the cloud, so I can only film, so many pieces of footage of each segment of knitting I do, because my phone doesn't allow me to have like more than so many gigs of footage on it at one time. So it's like a whole process just to do one time-lapse video. And of course I could do it with, this camera, but the fact that battery and needing it for, regular filming too, and changing the angle of the tripod a lot, because I don't trust having the tripod that I do have for filming this project turned downward with, a 2-pound camera on the top. As cheap as it is, I could just see it completely tipping over. Even now, this tripod that I have is on an angle, and I'm like a little worried if I tilted it anymore if it would tip over, because it's not like counterbalanced or anything like that, like a lot of the professional ones are. So be careful. Okay, so we're back into the top of the foot, closer to the top, the instep. Gotta keep reminding myself that. But my battery is almost done. So this is a shorter one. I know you probably wanted to hear me gab forever, but we're not for this Friday. And I hope that you guys have a good day, a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. So take care. Bye.